have run off, except they fear to keep in Salem anymore. Mark it, sir, mark it! Abigail had close knowledge of the town, and since the news of Andover have broken here...
Andover is remedied. The court returns there on Friday and will resume examinations.
I'm sure of it, sir. But the rumor here speaks rebellion in Andover, and...
There is no rebellion in Andover.
Tell you as is said here, sir. Andover have thrown out their court will have no part of that witchcraft. There'll be a faction here feeding on that news. And I tell you true, sir, I fear there'll be a riot here.
Riot? Why, in every execution I've seen a biased faction in town.
Judge Haythorne, it were another sword that hanged till now. Rebecca Nurse is no Bridget that lived 3 years bishop before she married him. John Proctor is not Isaac Ward that drank his family to ruin. I would to God they were not so, Excellency. But these people have a great weight yet in the town. Let Rebecca sit upon the gibbet and send up some righteous prayer, and they fear she'll wreak vengeance on you.
Excellency, she is condemned to wit. The court have...
Pray you. How do you propose then?
Excellency, I would postpone these hangings for a time.
There will be no postponement.
Mr. Hale has returned. There is hope, I think, for if he brings even one of these to God, that confession surely damns the other in the public eye. And none more may doubt that they are all linked to hell. That way, unconfessed and claiming innocence, doubts are multiplied. Many honest people will weep for them, and our good purpose is lost in their tears.
Give me the list.
It cannot be forgotten, sir, that when I summoned the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, there were hardly 30 people that came to hear it. That speakers content, I think, and
there will be no postponement. Accept my congratulations, Reverend Hale. We are glad to see you return to your good work.
You must pardon them. They will not budge.
You misunderstand, sir. I cannot pardon those when 12 are already hanged for the same crime. It is not just.
Rebecca will not confess. Excellency, the sun will rise in a few moments. I must have more time.
Now hear me, and beguile yourselves no more. I will not receive a single plea for pardon or postponement. 12 are already hanged, and the name of these 7 are given out. The village expects to see them die this morning. Postponement now speaks of floundering on my part. Reprieve or pardon most certainly cast doubts upon them that died till now. Now, draw yourselves up like men as you are bound by heaven to do. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale?
Only Proctor. He's in the dungeon.
What's Proctor's way now?
He sits like some great bird. Do not know he'd be alive, except he takes food from time to time.
His wife. His wife must be well on with child now.
She is, sir.
Mr. Parris, you have greater knowledge of this man. Might her presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. He hath not laid eyes on her these past 3 months. I should summon her.
Is he yet adamant? Has he struck at you again?
He cannot, sir. He is chained to the wall now.
Fetch Goody Proctor to me. Then let you bring him up.
Excellency, if you postpone for a time and publish to the town that you were striving for their confessions, then speak mercy on your part, not faltering.
Mr. Hale, as God hath not empowered me like Joshua to stop this sun from rising, so I cannot keep from them the perfection of their punishment.
If you think God wills you to raise a rebellion, Mr. Danforth, you are mistaken.
You have heard rebellion spoken in the town.
Orphans wander from house to house. Abandoned cattle bellow on the high roads. The stench of rotting crops hangs everywhere. And no man knows when the harlot's cry will end his life. Better you should marvel why they don't burn your province.
Mr. Hale, have you preached in Andover this month?
Thank God they had no need of me in Andover.
You baffle me, sir. Why have you returned to you?
Why, it is all simple. I come to do the devil's work. I come to counsel Christians should they belie themselves. There is blood on my head. Can you not see the blood on my head?
Hush!
Goody Proctor, I hope you are hardened.
Yet 6 months before my time.
Pray. Be at your ease. We come not for your life. Mr. Hale, will you speak with the woman?
Goody Proctor, your husband is marked to hang this morning.
heard it.
You know, do you not, that I have no connection with the court? I come of my own, goody proctor, for if he's taken, I count myself his murderer.
What do you want of me?
Goody proctor, I have gone this 3 month like a lord into the wilderness. I have sought a Christian way, for damnation's doubled on a minister who counsels men to lie.
It is no lie. You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie! They are innocent!
No more. I'll hear no more of that.
Let you not mistake your duty as I mistook my own. I came into this village like a bridegroom to his beloved, bearing gifts of high religion. The very crowns of holy law I brought. What I touched with my bright confidence, it died. And where I turned the eye of my great faith, blood flowed up. Beware, goody proctor, cleave to no faith when faith brings blood. It is mistaken law that leads you to sacrifice. Life, woman, life is God's most precious gift. No principle, however glorious, may justify the taking of it. I beg you, woman, prevail upon your husband to confess. Let him give his lie. Quail not before God's judgment in this, for it may well be God damns the liar less than he throws his life away for pride. Will you plead with him? I cannot think he will listen to another.
I think that be the devil's argument.
Woman, before the laws of God, we are as swine. We cannot read his will.
I cannot dispute with you, sir. I lack learning for
Good
it.
proctor, we come not for disputation. You will die with the sunrise, your husband. Be there no wifely tenderness within you. Are you stone?
Let me speak with him, Excellency.
You strive with him?
Will you plead for his confession, or will you not?
I promise nothing. Let me speak with him.
Pray, leave them, Excellency.
Mr. Proctor, you have been notified, have you not? Now let you sit down and take counsel with your wife. And may God help you turn your back on any love for hell.
Excellency, let. If you desire a cup of cider, Mr. Proctor, I'm sure God leave you now.
The child.
Rose,
There is no word of the boys.
they are well. Rebecca Samuel keeps them.
You have not seen them.
I have not.
You are a marvel, Elizabeth.
You have been tortured.
They come from my life.
I know it.
None have yet confessed.
Many confessed.
Who are they?
There be 100 or more, they say. Goody Ballard is one. Isaiah Goodkind is one. There be many.
Rebecca.
Rebecca. She's 1 foot in heaven now. Want make her no more.
And Giles.
Have not heard it.
I hear nothing where I am kept.
Giles is dead.
When were he hanged?
He were not hanged for, would not answer aye or nay to his indictment. If he denied the charge, they'd hang him surely, auction his properties. He stand mutant, died Christian under the law, and his sons will have his farm. It is the law, for they cannot condemn him a wizard without he answer the indictment, aye or nay.
Then how does he die?
Press him, John.
Press.
Great stones they lay upon his chest until he plead aye or nay. They say he gave them but 2 words. More weight, he says, and died.
More weight.
Aye, you're a fearsome man, Giles.
I have been thinking. I would confess to them, Elizabeth. What say you if I give them that?
I cannot judge you, John.
What would you have me do?
As you will, I would have it. I want you living, John, that's sure.
Giles's wife. Have she confessed?
She will not.
It is a pretense, Elizabeth.
What is?
I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. I am not that now. humanity that will not blind God nor keep my children out of the wind. What say you?
John, it come not that I should forgive you if you'll not forgive yourself. It is not my soul, John, it is yours. Only be sure of this, for I know it now. Whatever you will do, it is a good man does. I have bred my heart these 3 months, John. I have sins of my own to count. It needs a cold wife to prompt bloodshed.
Enough.
Better you should know
I
me.
will not hear it. I know you.
You take my sins upon you, John.
No, I take my own.
John, I counted myself so plain, so poorly made. No honest love could come to me. Suspicion kissed you when I did. I never knew how I should say my love. You were a cold house I kept.
What say you, Proctor? Sun is up.
Do what you will. But let none be your judge. There be no higher judge under heaven than Proctor is. Forgive me. Forgive me, John. I never knew such things in the world.
I want my life. You'll confess yourself. I will have my life. Oh God, we praise. It's a providence. We'll confess. Archer will confess. Why do you cry it? It is evil, is it not? It is evil!
I cannot judge you, John. I cannot.
Then who will judge me? God in heaven, what is John Proctor? What is John Proctor? I think it is honest. I think it's so. Let Rebecca go like a saint. For me it is fraud.
I am not your judge, John. I cannot be. Do as you will. Do as you will.
Would you ever give them such a lie? Say it. Would you ever give them this? You would not. If tongues of fire were singeing you, you would not. It is evil, and I do it.
Praise to God, man. You shall be blessed in heaven for this. Now then, let us have it. Are you ready, Mr. Cheever?
Ready, sir.
Why must it be written?
By the good instruction of the village. This we shall hang upon the church door. Where is the marshal?
Marshal, hurry!
Now then, will you speak slowly and directly to the point for Mr. Cheever's sake? Come, man. There is a light in the sky. Did you ever see the devil?
I did. Praise God.
And when he come to you, what were his demand? Did he bid you do his work upon the earth?
He did.
And you bound yourself to his service. Rebecca, nurse. Come in. Come in.
Oh, child, you're well then.
Courage, man, courage. Let her witness your good example that she may come to God herself. Now, did you bind yourself to his service?
My John!
Now, woman, you surely see it profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. Will you confess yourself with him?
I cannot. It's a lie. I cannot. How may I damn myself? I cannot.
Mr. Proctor, when the devil come to you, did you see Rebecca nurse in his company?
No.
Did you see her sister Mary Eastie with the devil?
No, I did not.
Did you see Martha Corey with the devil?
I did not.
Did you see anyone with the devil?
I did not.
You misunderstand, sir. I'm not empowered to trade your life for a lie. You have certainly seen some person with the devil. Come, man, a score of people have already testified seeing this woman with the devil.
Then it is proved. Why must I say it?
Why must you say it? Why, you should rejoice to say it if your soul is truly purged for any love of hell.
They think to go like saints. I like not to spoil their good name.
Mr. Proctor, do you think they go like saints?
This woman never thought she'd done the devil's work in her life.
It matters nothing what she thought. She is convicted of the unnatural murder of children, and you for sending your spirit against Mary Warren. Your soul alone is the issue here, sir. And you will prove its whiteness, or you cannot live in a Christian country. Come in. Now, did you see Rebecca nurse?
I speak my own sins. I cannot judge another. I have no tongue for it.
Excellency, it is enough that he confess himself. Let him sign it. Let him sign it.
It is a great service, sir. It is a weighty name. It will strike the village that Proctor confessed. I beg you, Excellency, let him sign it. The sun is soon up.
Come then. Sign your testimony. Give it to him. Come and sign it.
to the Lord.
If you please, sir.
No.
Mr. Proctor.
No. You have seen me. You have no need for this. It is done.
But Proctor, the village must have proof.
Damn the village! I confess to God, or God has seen my name on this. You have no need for this.
No, sir, it is not enough.
I have confessed myself.
You have not confessed.
I have confessed myself. Is there no good penitence but it be public? God does not need my name on this. God does not need my name nailed upon the church. God sees my name on this. God knows how black my sins are. It is done.
Mr. Proctor.
You will not use me. I am no Sarah Good or Tituba. I am John Proctor. You will not use me. It is no part of salvation that you should use
I do not
me.
wish to use
I have 3 children. How may I teach them to walk like the men in the world that I sold my
You have
friends?
not sold your friends.
Beguile me not. I blacken all of them the day this is nailed to the church, the very day they hang for silence.
Why do you wish to deny this confession when you are free?
I mean to deny nothing.
Then explain to me, Mr. Proctor, why will you know?
Because it is my name! Because I cannot have another in my life! Because I lie! And sign myself to lies! Because I am not worth the dust on the feet of them that hang. How may I live without my name? I have given you my soul. Leave me my name.
Is this document a lie? If it is a lie, I will not accept it. You will give me your honest confession in my hand, or I cannot keep you from that rope.
Proctor! Proctor!
Yes, you will hang. You cannot.
I can! And there's your first marvel that I can. You have made your magic now. For now, I think I do see some shred of goodness in John Proctor. Not enough to weave a banner with, but wide enough to keep it from such dogs. Give them no tear. Tears only pleasure them. Show a stony heart and sink them with it.
Let you fear nothing. Another judgment waits us all.
Hang them high over the town. Whoever weeps for these, weeps for corruption.
Goody Proctor, go to him. There is yet time. Go to him. Proctor, Proctor!
Go to him, great Proctor. What profit him to bleed? Shall the dust praise him? Shall the worms declare his truth? Go to him, good Proctor. Take his shame away.
We have his goodness now.